Gosh, I hope this is a good radio station. Hey, what's up? Happy New Year's Eve. It's about to be peace out to 2020. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So I made this cool list today, and I was, because it's New Year's Eve. You contemplate a New Year's Eve for your next year, right? Doesn't everybody do that? Anyway, I made this goodbye 2020 and hello 2021 list and thought it would be kind of fun to share. So here I am sharing my cool list on my fun pink paper with some music in the background that I chose off of Amazon. I don't listen to this kind of music, but I was like, dance music might be kind of hype today. Couldn't tell you if you can hear it. If you can, cool. If you can't, I can. So anyway, here's the things that I wanted to say goodbye to in 2020. And then hello to in 2021. I think I'm going to just do it goodbye, hello, goodbye, hello, goodbye, hello style. So goodbye to the old and antiquated ways of being, and hello to a new and fresh outlook on life and way of being. Goodbye to situations and people who didn't serve your greatest good. And hello to new and better, healthier situations and people who lift us up and help us grow and become better people instead of holding us down or keeping us at their level because they're scared to grow. Goodbye to people who sucked us dry for the same reason. Whew. That stuff's exhausting, man. Hello, people more aligned to your path, walking near you, not like trying to just, keep you down. Goodbye to jobs that were unfulfilling and soul-sucking and bullshit. And hello to finding your passion and what things that actually make your heart sing. And may 2021 bring you the excitement you need to get out of bed every morning. The people you need, the path that you need, the career that you need, the passion. Really finding your purpose and following your passion is definitely the key. I've been saying for years that I just want to talk to people one-on-one because I don't like talking to people in groups. Anybody who knows me personally knows that you get me around 3 or more people and I stop talking. 1 or 2 people, blah, I got something to say about everything. I mean, you still talk, but I actually talk. So I wanted to talk to people one-on-one and I wanted to help them and help them grow. And I'm making it happen. This is what Beyond Quantum Healing is. I'm pretty excited to offer that service to as many people as possible. It's going to be, that's what's going to make 2021 better. It's the people, the healing that they need, the answers that they need, so they can move forward and stop, say goodbye to the bullshit that was 2020. Say hello to 2021. Goodbye to people or to televisions everywhere. So I've never seen so many people in my life get rid of their televisions than in 2020. It's okay. Hello to people who going out to nature and exploring nature and going with what's real. If you spend any real time in nature, you will know that the only thing that is real is in nature. Everything else is an illusion created by man. Straight up. It's just what it is. Goodbye to conspiracy theories. It's just a made up word by the CIA anyway to cover up what they were doing. It's funny. So goodbye to that shit. And hello to the truth. And finding out what the actual truth is. And fucking finding out that all the conspiracy theories you thought were yeah, whatever, are fucking true. And then being shit. So hello to some mind blows, I guess, in 2021 too, because that's going to be it's already starting to come out, man. Whew. This one's funny. Goodbye to the flu. Because I was looking at this chart, yesterday or whatever, and on this chart, it was the green is no cases, and then there's all these colors or whatever to get to lots of cases. So they have one for the flu and then COVID. The flu had no cases and COVID had a lot of cases. So I laughed and I was well, we don't have the flu this year. It's a little morbid, but I'm trying to see the good of everything, I guess. Oh shit. Goodbye to human touch minus consent. You couldn't touch people without, asking them, like, and nobody really wanted to touch anybody anyway in 2020. So hello to people actually taking the time to understand consent and what it actually means. And that's awesome. Of course you give your consent, that's cool. They'll touch people and hug people, but people were out here just doing whatever, like, don't touch me. That's fucking up. Or goodbye to all the rapists, man. I hope they just are bye. I hope they understand consent. That's revenge. Oh shit. Yeah, and hello to better hygiene protocols. Because if you don't touch people, well, I don't know. That doesn't really correlate, does it? But whatever. Hey, hello to better hygiene protocols. People are gonna wash their hands a lot more. You don't have to worry about like the cook in the kitchen pooping and not washing their hands, or you know how it is. Some people like have their kids, they just don't care or whatever, and then you like have them over at your house and be like, "Yo, why are your kid washing your hand?" They're like, literally. So hello to people washing their hands. That's awesome. I'm happy about that. Oh yeah, goodbye to fear. I'm leaving that shit behind in 2020. Fuck that noise. Bye, fear. You got to go. There's the door. It's over there. See ya. I'm over that freaking loose stealing bullshit. It's just fear makes you weak, man. It keeps you weak. Love keeps you strong. I'm leaving that fear behind. I hope all y'all leave that fear behind too, because it just doesn't belong, man. It doesn't belong. Love belongs. So I hope hello to more love in 2021 and more like real connection and community and real teamwork and actual love. Just love for your fellow human being. Maybe all rise up and everyone freaking win. I don't want to see anyone losing out here. I want to see everyone winning. Hello to that. That's winning. Shit. Goodbye to. Oh, that's a good one. Goodbye to isolation and quarantine and lockdowns. It's going to be a thing in the past. All my sources say, April, somewhere around April, it'll all go away. And I haven't been steered wrong yet. So I'm going to go ahead and listen to that. And then create it, because your thoughts become your things. So if you think that, then that's what will be. And if we get enough people to think that, you only need 1% of the planet to hit where you need to be. So, I mean, maybe I'll do my part. Maybe everybody will be like, "Yeah, we're done. We're done with all this bullshit, and fucking we can go back to doing cool things again, and we just wash our hands now, and we use consent and other things like that instead of just wilding out." I don't know how else to say it. Wilding out. Hello to a deeper desire for that. Yeah. Community, like I already said, community, and just really putting it out there and actually working together as a community to help each other out and not following or leaving like people behind or whatever because you feel like, oh, they don't blah, 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 blah. Well, help them out. Maybe they need something. If they always are asking for help, all right, then they got a problem. But a couple of times that fucking cancel culture bullshit, that's gotta go, man. Out of that shit. It's not cool. Oh man, here's one that really buy the bullshit that doesn't work for us in our lives. Because y'all know, everybody knows that they were like, on some stuff they were like, you probably weren't trying to be like, yeah, let me help you out like you were before. In 2020, you were like, no, it's too many risks involved, man. I'm not trying to mess with that. It don't work for me. And hello to finding your personal power in that, because when you do that and you stand up for yourself, you're finding your personal power by just saying, I don't really feel aligned with that. I don't really feel connected to do that for whatever reason. It really, you don't have to. There's how many people on this planet? You could ask somebody else if y'all need help. Just don't do it yourself if you need help. Just ask, because like, what does it take? Like 3 no's to get a yes or something like that. Ask 5 people. You're bound to get 2 yeses. That's how I felt about it. Just start asking 5 people. I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna start doing now. When I need help, I'm just gonna start asking 5 people. I'm gonna get 2 yeses out of it. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Hello to that in 2021. Oh, geez. Yeah, and speaking of the bullshit, hello to personal freedom as well. Because when you find your personal power, you find personal freedom. Really, it's right here, personal freedom. I mean, it starts here and it goes to here and it connects, but it's nothing outside. It's all that's where your personal freedom is, and that's power. That's your personal power too. So damn, man. Hello to that. Yes. Dance music got me hype. Apparently, I needed it. Oh, buy the substandard food and food systems. Man, let's say goodbye to food being shipped in from like 3.5 days away or some shit like that. Because y'all know they had to pick that stuff like unripe, ungood, and then they send it to you, and it's not even. It doesn't ripen on the plant. It doesn't have the nutrients that you need or the flavor that you need. As well as let's say goodbye to monocropping and Monsanto and chemicals and bullshit that we use in our food to help this and that, but really poison us. They're not good for us. Let's say goodbye to that crap. Stop supporting that crap and say hello to permaculture and local farming and local people who actually know how to grow real food that hasn't traveled days or weeks or whatever it is being stored in conditions that honestly they're not helpful. They just stunt the growth of the food until they get to the market so that they can ripen when they're at the market, and then within 3 days like you have shitty food. It doesn't taste good either. Once y'all taste real food from your local farmers who grow in real soil organically, you'll never go back to the market and buy that stuff. Like even organic food is. I'm a huge proponent of organic food, and I've liked to buy lots of it. But I started doing CSAs and getting this local permaculture or like biodynamically grown food that's organic, and it's no, yeah, man. Our organic food system is a joke. Like, it's all right, I guess. I know from a family member who owns and operates an organic farm that it is very. I mean, you have to quell your land for 3 to 5 years, depending on what the land was farmed for before. This is she bought a large piece of land, and I was farmed monocropped corn and wheat and soybeans, I believe, for 40, 50 years. This land was dead land, is what she bought it as. It literally says in the deed, it's dead land. She had to try and bring that back. They made her wait 5 years before she could certify organic. Your food still doesn't taste right because she didn't. There's not enough time to build that soil in 5 years. You can't build 50 acres of soil in 5 years. Nah, you can't do that, man. It takes a lot longer than that. And to have all those microbes in the soil that actually give your food the nutrients you need, and to actually have your food ripen on the vine and then not actually be set all across the country all day. Goodbye to bullshit food, man. I love me some food, and I love food with flavor. And let me tell you what, that local biodynamically grown food is the food you want. It has the flavor that you want. Like, grow your own food, man. Buy it from the farmers market. It's more expensive, yeah. It's because our food system is subsidized. I don't know how many people actually know that the farmers are subsidized, even organic farmers, which is why organic food has gotten to be cheaper and cheaper, is because of government subsidies. My family member gets a check 2 or 4, I can't remember, it's 2 or 4 times a year as a subsidy from the federal government to help her grow this or whatever. And then she's expected to sell it back to certain people or whatever at certain ports, locations, etc., etc. There's a big, huge rules and stuff like that on that. And it's very convoluted and set up, not set up the correct way. So you guys are going to start seeing where there's going to be a lot more talk about biodynamic growing. There's going to be a lot more talk about building soils. There's going to be a lot of permaculture. Those are going to be your keywords to listen for in 2021. It's coming. Say hello to it. Your food's about to taste so damn good. Like, y'all, man, I froze some of this food, and I just had some blueberries from last summer, and they were, you can't get nothing in the store like that. Like, I know I bought organic for years, still do in the winter time, and it's like it almost tastes artificial. It's so fucking good, but it's not. It's actually what real food tastes like. It's wild. Anyway, let's say hello to that and say goodbye to this bullshit ass monocropping, no nutrient food, because you will also feel a ton better. Like, I actually felt alive after I eat. I'd have all this energy, like, yeah, oh, let's go do this. Trust me on this. Shit. Goodbye to substandard healthcare is what I call it. The allopathic Western long-term healthcare system. Let's say hello to Western medicine being what it's good for. Short-term acute care, broken bones, heart attacks, blood clots, surgeries, things like that. It's great for that. Awesome. You have a fall, you go to the emergency room, they got you, no problem. You get a fucking lifelong disease, they do not got you. They just give you drugs and just try to keep you comfortable. And it's really, really it's a real bummer they don't take a homeopathic approach to it and take your mind, body, and spirit into it, because that's what you truly need to heal. Living proof of it. I had health problems since I was a kid, man. Couldn't figure it out. Finally started doing my work. What do you know? All the fibromyalgia disappeared. Oh my god, what do you know? All the fucking pain everywhere disappeared. Oh my god, what do you know? My muscles fucking relaxed. Oh my god, my skin cleared up. Oh my god, my vision got better. Oh my god, I can breathe. Oh my god, I can move. Oh my god. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Like, let's say hello to freaking homeopathic methods of approach and like herbs and true medicine and Ayurveda, and let's say hello to things that actually work, because pharmaceuticals are just isolated versions of plants mostly anyway. So that they take the isolates and then they convolute them in the lab or whatever. They change the molecular structure of them to be duplicated or replicable, whatever, replicatable repeatedly over and over and over again. But there's a synergistic effect in plants that is very, very important, and people in the cannabis industry will totally understand that, because it's been finally talked about because of cannabis. You need that synergistic effect of the plant in order to get the whole body like healing effect, because you take just an isolate and it's healing, but it's still almost the same approach as like Western medicine, because you're only taking one piece that you need in order for the puzzle. When really you need 500 pieces of that puzzle, and the whole plant has the 500 pieces of that puzzle, and you're taking 1 or 2 or 3 pieces of that puzzle, you're only going to get 1 or 2 or 3 pieces of that healing. So it would make sense that people are finally going to wake up and say, oh, wait a second, if it goes to that, maybe it correlates to the rest of the plant world. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I have an herbalist certificate. Yes, it does. I'm telling y'all, it does, it does, it does, it does. Like, nature has everything, okay? Nature is the truth. Let's say hello to nature is the truth in 2021. Nature is the truth. everything. And then there's one other thing that I really wanted to say hello to is better education on food, soil, and water systems and why it's important. I feel like we're going to really start seeing that because the, like environmental stuff and consciousness is expanding. So these types of things will go up or whatever. But food, soil, and water is going to be real important in 2021. My last thing that I think is fun, let's gotta say goodbye to standing in lines at the store in comfort. Okay, remember when we were all standing in lines at the store and it was all like everybody was annoyed because you had to stand in line, but who remembers that it was warm or cool and you were comfortable and you were away from the elements and you didn't have to stand in the wind or the rain or the snow or any of that. So like, I don't know. I don't really have a hello to that one. Hello to waiting in your car. Oh, hello to curbside delivery. I love that. That is kind of nice. You just kind of pick out stuff and they do it for you. I kind of like that service. So maybe we could say hello to more of that kind of service too. Because long lines were annoying, but let's be grateful that they were inside. I miss those because I haven't had to wait outside in a line yet outside because anytime I've seen a line, I've literally been like, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm good. I don't need amazing New Year's Eve because I create my own reality and so bullshit. So sorry y'all, but not. Anyway, I love everyone. Hope everyone has a good night. Peace.